JK Brown Official here, coming at you with some more tips to build your travel agency past the 7 figures. With a couple of quick tips, I'm going to be giving you the top 5 ways to be able to use your vacation and turn it into a marketing machine. Coming up. Now, turning your vacation into a marketing machine really sounds like you're going to take your whole trip and actually not really have a vacation. Because if you're working on your vacation, well, it's kind of hard to, actually fully relax. These are 5 ways I've found that only take a few moments. I like to take about 30 minutes to an hour each day, because you have clients going out all the time, so you can't shut it off very easily. If you have an agency like mine, they expect that personal attention. That's part of the reason why they come to you, is the personal attention. So I generally set aside 30 minutes to an hour or so first thing in the morning, and really help those clients. Also during that time, I like to build out a little extra content for my advertising. In particular, I found a few ways that are really easy, and it's something I'm going to do anyways. I like taking pictures and video and things like that as I'm going around. One tip for your trip actually happens before you even start, and this is really helpful, and it's building anticipation on your social channels and even your email list, which you don't build out an email list. It's the first thing you need to be able to start doing is go ahead and let people know you're going to be going out. For example, if you're going to be going out on a cruise, tell them, hey, in 1 week, we're going to be going out onto the whatever ship it is. If you have any questions, post them below. We'd love to answer them. Tag your friends who might want to go. It's going to build a little bit of a social buzz. You can do that same post as well in your email list and let them know, hey, if you're thinking about going out on this ship, or even tag those are going to be going out on that ship or at the resort or wherever it may be, you can build that anticipation. People get really interested to see where you're going. We have had a lot of clients actually go to places because they saw our post. Not necessarily in YouTube videos or things like that, but just on our social page or shooting an email. Oh, by the way, hey, we're going to be going on this resort. Make sure you follow us, and then they keep an eye out for it, and then they say, oh, I was really interested in seeing that. Oh, can you show us the pool? Or, hey, can you show us the restaurant, whatever it may be. You should also be doing daily social posts. You don't necessarily have to be sitting there every minute posting constantly, because that can actually wear out your welcome on the social post of your followers and things like that. In fact, sometimes they'll actually turn your post off if you're bombarding them. You don't need to be constantly sending them. They need to be high quality and valuable. For example, you might want to post about 3 times a day. One time in the morning, something that's going to be going on in the day, trigger them to ask questions. If they ask a question, you can follow up with them, and that's now a lead you can start working, or to be able to extend that conversation. Post one around midday for those people who missed it. Also, lunchtime in your home area or your home country is a really good time to do that, because a lot of people are going to be looking at those phones. And then also anytime after traditional work hours is a great time to post those as well. So 3 times a day, give a quick little post, something of value. Make sure you tag either the resort or the ship you're on. So, because I've actually had people say, oh, I saw your post and things like that, and that's part of doing that. And one of the other ways to do that, and it comes around with those social posts, but when you're out and about, like if you saw in the other video of using that GoPro 7 Black, which I think is a great tool for anybody who owns a customer service agency, particularly travel agents, is to actually go ahead and when you are either off the resort, or if you're at a port, if you're taking a cruise, shoot. So many people do just the resort tours or a ship tour. Do the port. Show them what's in the port. Give hot tips. There's a lot less of those videos, but people are looking for them. It's a common search term, actually. If you're doing a little bit of research on how to build out your YouTube presence, shoot that, and then you can post it on Facebook. You can do a nice little follow-up video for there, and then your information's tagged with it. Hey, for example, I'm going to be going to whatever port, and I know that I want to be able to show some of my insider tips. I do a little bit of research. I find a couple of hot restaurants. I find my favorite beach, and I give a couple of insider tips. Now you're an expert on that port. People are going to come look at that video. It's a great way to do it. You can also do traditional tour videos as well. That will also build out the your presence as well. And those traditional tour videos, a lot of them aren't done very well because of the content just isn't high quality. To be able to rank nice and high, you need to have things that people are searching for, and the video content has to be very high quality, because a lot of people just walk around with their cell phones and they're jumbly and they're not very well pieced together, or people don't want to watch a 45-minute or an hour long walking around of a resort or a ship. It needs to be concise, to the point, about 11 minutes, in and out, great bit of music, and the highlights. That's what people are looking for on their content. And now my number one tip, and this is a big one. This is a little insider. I'm letting you in on the secret. And that is actually to give personal video intros. It's really easy. These you can just do with your phone. Shoot them. And for example, if you know one of your clients loves going to the casino, and you can take your phone out, shoot a little quick introduction if you have them on text message, or you can shoot it in an email. But notice I say casino, not inside the casino. They frown upon that. But outside it, with a picture of you in front of it, saying, hey, I'm just here at the casino, here at the resort or on the ship, wherever it may be. And I know you love to play the slots. If you have any questions about it, or let me know and I can take a look. And then that triggers that client. Man, they thought about me. They remembered my likes. I have a client that loves to shop. I'll take and stand in the middle of the promenade, and they'll actually ask me a question. I'll say, hey, I'm here on the promenade and of this ship, and they have some great shopping, and I thought about you, and I thought this store really fit your likes. That's a little touch that takes that value of them being your client to the next level. They're going to remember you, opposed to that sale flyer or something like that that's going to pop up online and is going to sometimes try to sway them over to Booking Direct again, or through one of those online wholesalers. It reminds them of the value of you as being their advisor, and it also is a personal touch. So, recap. 1, you're going to take and build out that anticipation. You're going to start doing those posts, letting people know where you're going and trying to get a dialogue going. Start having them ask questions. You're also going to make sure you do those daily social posts 3 times a day, morning, noon, night. Get them out there so people are thinking about you throughout the day, because particularly with the algorithms in Facebook and even on Instagram, people will miss it. So that 3 times a day, you're much more likely to have a higher social engagement. When you're visiting that resort or that cruise ship, when you're out and about, particularly port stops for cruise ships, do those port videos. Become an expert on that port. Show people what they might be interested in. Give them a few insider tips. That is huge, because there's a lot of tour videos out there, but that's a way to diversify and not only have a tour of the resort or the ship, but the ports and the surrounding areas, which expands your reach. Thinking about tour videos, make sure you do a tour video as well. Take a few minutes, walk around the ship, walk around the resort, do some of your favorite highlights. You don't even have to do the whole ship or the resort. Give your top 5 or 10 places. And the last thing, my number one pick to be able to expand your reach to your clients is make sure that you do some nice personal videos, not just emails. Shoot a video, because that is a higher engagement rate for so many clients. Or even shoot them a quick message on your phone. Hey, I'm thinking about you. This was something I thought you might like. And I just keep a list of those clients. So I think about that's somebody I might want to shoot a message to. That type of personal engagement is huge, because you can do it. It doesn't take much. This video It's being shot right here on a cruise ship while I'm talking to you, because it's important to build out that engagement. So make sure, please do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and stop by my Facebook page, J.K. Brown Official, and go ahead and like that page, because we love to hear the content. And if you want to know how to build your travel business to 7 figures and beyond, make sure you drop me a little comment and stick around for the next video. And I'm going to get back out there and have fun with my family. Bon voyage.